All right, boys and girls, this is going to be our week 7 final look video. I'm not going to go over every single player. Obviously, if um everyone from the last video that I liked, I still like, we're just going to, we're just going to um fine tune our we're going to fine tune our player pools just a little bit. Um what I'm not going to do this week is go so heavy into games that are um the highest total, because obviously you chase high total games and then 10 minutes into kickoff you're sick because somebody you didn't have already is in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread the blanket, you know, a little wider, and I've opened up my player pool this week, but I still want to stick to some of my rules, like the Raiders, the Browns. I don't want to get too crazy with the Browns. Um, Daniel Jones is in the player pool this week. Um, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start to build a lineup. So we'll start to build a lineup. And I know some of you had questions about certain players. Um do we even know who's starting out of Richardson and Flacco? I'm not playing either of them. Richardson is starting. All right. So Richardson is starting. That doesn't really do anything for me. Geno Smith's in play. Stafford, I like the game. I like the environment. I'm just still scared of Stafford. I like his running back though. I like Kyron Williams. Daniel Jones is probably where it ends for me still for quarterback. Nothing's really going to change with the quarterbacks. Um, you're going to have to make decisions on this slate. If you want Kyron Williams, if you want Barkley, if you want Justin Jefferson, you have to play one of them, maybe two of them. The value isn't spectacular, so it's not like previous weeks when you had, you know, the pick of the litter of value plays. You're gonna have to make your own value. What does that mean? Typically, you want to go more balanced with your lineups, but on this slate specifically, I know a lot of us want to spend up, like I said, Jefferson, Kyron Williams, Barkley. Um, gonna have to make a decision. Kyron Williams stands out to me because Vegas is a mess. You know, he's gonna cut through them like a hot knife through butter. I think we all know that he's gonna be very popular. It's like a guaranteed 20 fantasy points. I'm lying. It's a guaranteed 20, 22, 23, 24 fantasy points. We already know that. You know, that's providing he doesn't get hurt. Mixon, Bijan. I still don't love Cook. I like some of the Bills, but I still don't like Cook. We're gonna get to the Bills in a second. I like Gibbs. I like the game environment. I like the game environment for Detroit. All of Detroit's main characters are in play for me. I think it's a high scoring game. Um, a chain. I don't think I need him. Got Montgomery right there. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, I'm off of at the moment. I haven't seen anything that suggests that he's going to be healthy, good to go. I know that one of our guys asked about him, and if you're listening, if I get an update on Aaron Jones, I'll definitely let you know. But as of right now, what time is it? 5:55 p.m. East Coast time. That's a negative on him. Chuba's in play. I don't want to go too crazy with Carolina. Chuba's in play. Deontay Johnson's in play. I like the game environment a little bit, but I don't want to get carried away. Josh Jacobs is in play. Robinson against Carolina. Limited in practice on Friday. Okay, so let me just say this for people that don't really know. I don't use the DraftKings or FanDuel data or information, for my final verdict. Usually, I go to Twitter and listen, read up from a beat writer or somebody that's actually close to the team. But I only read what's on DraftKings or FanDuel when I'm making a video. But usually, I get my information from a beat writer. So I don't want you to get all your information solely from these sites because they do be a little bit lacking sometimes. Pollard is in a good spot. I don't like the rest of his team, but Pollard's in a good spot against Buffalo. You're gonna need Tennessee to put some points on the board, but Pollard, how many targets has he been getting? 3, 2, 4. So that's fine. That's fine. As long as he's getting targets, I'm fine with Pollard. Singletary. Singletary's not a bad play. He's in the player pool. If I get to him, if he's my last man in, I'm not gonna cry about it. But I'm not a big Singletary guy. You got Mostert is healthy. A Chain is healthy. Not interested in Mostert. Nick Chubb is back, but how much work is he going to get? Hunt, I still like Hunt for some reason. We're going to keep an eye on Eckler. I like Brown over Moss. If I said this in the last video, just going over it, just in case anybody didn't really get to watch it. If you didn't watch it, I suggest you go back and watch it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going over every single person, and I do want to touch on FanDuel for those that play FanDuel. Madison, 5,500. He's in the player pool. I'm definitely not going to enjoy playing him if I do play him though. To be honest with you, I'm not even going to play with myself like that. That sounded crazy, but I'm not gonna steep too down into running back because honestly, you get your running back spot wrong, throw your phone out the window. It's going to be an early Sunday. Edwards-Helaire or Hunt, obviously. No, I'm not going to say obviously. We're assuming Hunt is going to be RB1. We're going to pay attention to that news unless something changes. But I still don't mind Hunt. Edwards-Helaire was never spectacular to me, so he doesn't really move me. Of course, he's going to get some touches, but I think Hunt still dominates that. After Madison, I don't think I need anybody down here, to be honest. You're going to have to make value, really. Jefferson, find value, shove him up your ass. Same thing with Chase. St. Brown. There's going to be lineups with St. Brown and Jefferson in it. I already see it. I can already see it. Got to get creative. Brown looks good. Cup, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to play Cooper Kupp and let him fuck me. I'm sorry. I don't care what they say about him. I don't care if they say he's 200% healthy. I'm not playing Cooper Kupp. If Cooper Kupp has 50 fantasy points and I lose, then I fucking lose. Fuck Cooper Kupp and fuck that. Sorry. Diggs, take a shot. No, I'm lying. Diggs is in play. There's no Collins. Neighbors is absolutely in play. And that's why I mentioned Daniel Jones. Off the strength of Neighbors alone, he's that special. Tyreek Hill. I was always thinking Tyreek Hill is still going to... I keep saying this. I think he's going to have a big game. At least one big game without Tua. Man, throw the whole Miami Dolphins away. Throw them all away. Reed is in play. Even though he kind of burnt us last week with his 14 fantasy points. Could have had more. I like San Francisco. I think this is going to be a back and forth game. I know Kansas City has I know they have good defenses, but I think this is a mano game where they bring their best stuff. I'll get to Kelsey in a minute. Devonta, London, McLaurin, Metcalf, all in play. Shove them up your ass. Deontay Johnson, I have him in the lineup already. The first lineup I made for FanDuel had Deontay Johnson. I like him if he's healthy. If he's not healthy, he could go pound salt. He's going to get a lot of targets, and that's why everybody likes him. Tank Dell in play. Higgins, Worthy, you could take that shot. Maybe Ayuk has a good game. Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman's in play. Michael Pittman's in play. Is Michael Pittman in play? Nah, I don't need Michael Pittman on this slate. Not with Anthony Richardson. If it was Flacco, yeah, I'd take a shot. I don't need him on this slate. If you want to double stack Danny with Wan'Dale Robinson, have at it. Jamison against Minnesota, I like that. I'm off of Shakir. We'll get to that. I'm not off of him, but I don't need him. I like someone better. And Nijber's in play, 59, Cooper. This is it. Josh Allen. I don't give a fuck about Tennessee's defense. Josh Allen and Amari Cooper. If you want to redeem yourselves for this season, they better have a game of a lifetime. Now, I kind of want to play a game, a lineup with Josh Allen and Cooper, but the more I look at this slate, the more I don't think I'm going to do it. I think there's a lot of better spots, but I want them to show up to work on Sunday. Fire up Cooper. Addison because of the environment. Mooney, I like his quarterback also. I'm off of Ridley. You know, the toughest thing to do in NFL is to look at people for what they are and not what they used to be. You feel me? I don't mind Lockett. No Waddle for me. I'm off of Miami. I'm off of all of Miami. A chain, all of them. If you want to play them, fine. No, they're not. It's not a bad play. I'm done with it. I'm off of it. Pierce, I don't think I need him. If Pierce beats me, he beats me. Let's keep an eye on Wicks. If there's no Wicks, better for the rest of that wide receiver crew. If there's no Deontay Johnson, Leggett gets a bump. Tutu Atwell's in play. I may not get to him. Hopkins, sorry. Watson, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Cleveland. So there's going to be no Amari Cooper. Is that supposed to mean that Jerry Jeudy gets bumped up? Listen, I've never been a fan of Jerry Jeudy. He's come to his new team, still hasn't done shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit here. 12 fantasy, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm getting mad now. I don't want Jeudy. If Judy's your last man in, right? Because he's not a bad player. If he's your last man in, fine, that's no problem. I think I'd rather go to tight end for the Browns. Judy's fine at 48. I'm off of Robinson. I played him too many times and he's done nothing but run around the field with his finger in his ass. I don't think I need McLeod. I don't need McLeod. Are we playing Tucker? Great question. Boy, no Tucker for me. I mean, Devontae hasn't been playing. Devontae didn't play last week. He had 2 targets. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? If you really want to play Tucker, I suggest you go to Twitter and go to the Raiders website and read up all about whatever's going on in their clubhouse, because I don't know what's going on over there. One thing I do know is Brock Bowers is going to get targets. That I know. You see what I'm saying? NFL sometimes could be a guessing game. If you could reduce the guessing, more money in your pocket. I'd rather play Bowers than squeeze my ass cheeks together and pray to God that Trey Tucker gets more than fucking 2 targets. You feel me? Kelsey. Shit. Every time I fucking see Kelsey's name, my blood pressure boils. This is a big game. They're gonna need him. This is a big game. They're gonna need him. I'm saying it again because I don't know. This motherfucker's doing everything but playing football. I know he's had 2 good games. Right? 15.9, 16. Let's give him the 0.1. 216 point fantasy point. I don't give two fucks about none of this. Cause what was happening the first 3 games, right? When you an athlete, you got to get yourself ready for the new season, and he wasn't ready for the new season. So I'm not gonna give him a pass because he had 2 good games. Fuck that and fuck this. You feel me? Unfortunately, he's in play this season on this slate. Unfortunately, he may not make my lineup, but he's in play. Kittle's in play. Bowers is in play because of the targets. Laporta, we're waiting for the Laporta from last year to show up, and we're still sitting here waiting at the bus stop. Single digit fantasy points for Laporta is not good. Look, Detroit's rolling. They're winning without him having spectacular games. Fine. How does that help us fantasy wise? It doesn't. He's too expensive to be given single digit fantasy points. You feel me? Laporta's still in play, unfortunately. This is his last chance. Last fucking chance. Kincaid, I'm really a kick him off the mountain. He's got one more shot. I don't want to hear nothing about Tennessee's defense. You are the Buffalo Bills. The media makes you out to be a great team. Play great. I don't give a fuck about the defense. Last chance, Kincaid, or you're done for the season. Crafted and play. Pitts, we could take that shot. We're waiting for Schultz. We're waiting for the old Schultz. So I don't know if we're gonna get that. Njoku, I think I'd rather take a shot on Njoku over Jerry Jeudy, because Jerry Jeudy does more talking than catching. Give me Njoku. That's all I want. Ertz, if that's my last man in, I don't have $200 to spare. Shove Ertz up my ass, no problem. Pause. Parkinson. Oh boy, if he's your last man in, fine. I feel bad saying it. He's not a bad play. It's just tight end has been atrocious. 13 targets. I like 13 targets. Not so atrocious anymore. I still feel the type of way. I don't trust the Rams. But 13 targets is fine. Let me see something real quick. We just check something. But Kupp is coming back. So we got to, okay. This is what we're going to do. Because I don't want to lead y'all astray. We're going to keep our eye on Kupp, right? If Kupp is in, he's questionable for Sunday, game time decision. So Parkinson is if Kupp is out, Parkinson is in. If Kupp is in, Parkinson is still in, but not as good as a play. You feel me? All right. Where are we now? Back to tight end? Back to tight end. I don't believe I'm going over this complete play pool again, but you know what? I like you guys, so let's make sure that we're all on the same page. Parkinson, Fant, Smith, okay. Calcaterra. You see something, my man. You got Devonta. You got Brown. Don't care about Dotson. Goddard is out. Calcaterra. What have you done for me lately? 4 targets. 67 yards. Boy. 3,200. Only because of his price he's in play. Fire his ass up. Jazeki. I'm going to stop at Jazeki. I'm not going to get too crazy with tight end. All right. Defenses. Carolina, maybe. Bengals. I like the Bengals. Deshaun Watson lives on the ground. He lives in the dirt. Give me a Colts defense. So give me Commanders. Give me Cincinnati. Give me Indiana. 3 defenses that I like just off the top. You feel me? All right. What time we got? It's fucking 20 minutes into this fucking video. All right, let's build a quick lineup. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, all that good stuff. If you're struggling to cash, no problem. I can absolutely help you. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open and available. We've been destroying MLB playoffs. I know a lot of you are waiting for NBA, so I understand. If you're new, like if you're a paid member, and I don't care what tier you're in, and NBA starts, you're gonna get NBA too. Like we all gonna eat. Like we're not gonna, like, we're gonna play something every day. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that work. So just be prepared. You know, don't get lazy on me because you're in NFL tier and there's no NFL because we're playing every day. We all playing every day. We all gonna eat every day. And any other thing, any questions, you can check out the description. Everything should be in the description. If not, just send me a message. And we do have the season long NFL still available. Price goes down every week. Obviously, weeks get less. So if you're interested in that, check out the description. All right. All right, let's build a quick lineup. Let's start to build a quick lineup. So with everything we just said, right? What are we gonna do? Let's run. I don't want to play in Jaco. I don't want to do that to y'all. This is what we're gonna do. So this is how we're gonna know who's really listening to the video. If Cup is out, play Parkinson. That's our value piece. If Cup is out. If Cup is in, he's not as great. Okay? So just make sure we're all on the same page here. Because I don't want Cup to be in. You still play Parkinson. He gets 2 targets. Then you get in my chat talking stupid. That you get blocked, quicker than a hiccup. You see what I'm saying? The reason we're paying down for tight end is because we're going to spend up for something else. Let's go get Kyron Williams. Let's get a receiver. I need Diggs to have a big game. All that fucking crying and shit he does when he doesn't get hit. You know what? This is the legacy game for Diggs. You better have 30 fucking fantasy points. I don't want to hear it. This is it. This is it for him. He better show me something. It's a legacy game for Diggs for me. For me. Personally. I'm taking it personally. Because he's always on the team crying when he doesn't get targets. Now, ball's in your court, bitch. All right, who's next? These guys got me fired up. Who's next? Do I want to pair Diggs with his quarterback? Is that what we're doing? Okay, I guess. Makes sense, right? All right, so we're going to go. I really wasn't thinking about Stroud like that, but let's pair him with his wide receiver. So we're going to go Stroud and Diggs. We're going to go with Parkinson. You know what, though? The problem with this is it's not going to leave you much money. So let me not do that. Let me not be a scumbag. Because I am the man of the people. Let's pick up. I'm not playing Stafford. Don't even think about it. Give me Daniel Jones at 5,400. Fuck Diggs. And give me Neighbors. Wherever the fuck he is at. Neighbors, where you at, my man? You're $200 less. So that works out. So give me Jones and Neighbors. Give me Kyron Williams. Give me Parkinson for some value. Now let's go to FanDuel and build some shit real quick. This is a long ass video. This is what I was trying to avoid. And it's nothing personal. It's just that it takes a long time to upload. Nothing to do with you guys. I know some of y'all like longer videos anyway, so just hope this thing loads in a timely fashion. All right, well, we're not going to go. Listen, if they're good for DraftKings, just make sure that the FanDuel prices somewhat comparable and the player pool stays the same, let's build a quick little lineup for my FanDuel peoples. Purdy, I got Purdy in the back of my mind for some reason. Like, I feel like he's going to have a good game. But I'm going to go to my man's. Do it. Should I pull the trigger? I'm going to go golf, run it back with Jefferson. This is crazy. Let's find value. 7, Kraft, fair move. Parkinson is 52. Price more appropriately. Let's find value. We got Goff. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do. This is what we're going to do. Obviously, playing Jefferson and fucking St. Brown in one lineup is death for the rest of your lineups. We're going to go Goff. We're going to go Goff and Williams. Hope that Williams gets one of those big plays, right? We got Jefferson because he's a dog. And let's get somebody else in here. Let's get a running back, maybe. Running back. Let's put them in the flex. Let's get a flex play. Spread this out a little bit. Let's find somebody at 6K. Addison. That looks great, right? We go Addison, Jefferson, Williams. But if you do Addison, then you're gonna say, yo, why don't you just play Darnold, right? Cooper. Pickens was talking some shit like he's gonna get more passes from Russell Wilson. Like he's gonna get some love from Wilson. That's the way he was talking. Should we do it? 6K. George Pickens. Oh my. What have I done? Let me see something. Let me see how much is my man, Sam Darnold. If he's cheaper than Goff, fuck it. He's $300 cheaper. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna double stack. This Minnesota game. May seem very obvious, which it is obvious, but there's gonna be people or players that are newer to NFL DFS that doesn't know. So we're gonna set the right examples. Where the fuck is Addison? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Darnold with Jefferson and Addison, running it back with Jameson Williams. You can run it back with whoever you want to run it back with. If you want to run it back, we want to do running backs, fine. If you want to keep the Jared Goff with the with Jefferson, look, this is your artwork. You make it how you do whatever seems fit. If y'all notice, a lot of the winning lineups are crazy lineups. Shit you wouldn't even think of. So there's no wrong lineups. Play players that are going to get snaps, touches, and targets. Good luck with your value piece. If you get your value piece right and everybody else does their job, you're cashing. And that's all I got for you. I'm going to get out of here. I've held y'all way too long. I do appreciate each and every one of you that watch this video. I appreciate each and every one of you that like my little shorts when I'll be dropping my little clips. I appreciate all of it. I'm gonna go on and get out of here. If you need me, you have a question, throw it in the chat, no problem. If you want to jump into Patreon or the channel memberships, jump on. You're not missing out on nothing. If you jump in NFL, you're still going to play NBA with us. Everybody eats. If you want to wait till Tuesday, that's fine also, because I know a lot of you are waiting till Tuesday. Whatever you want to do, I'm gonna go in and get out of here, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.